Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We got hopefully a good live stream going on for you. We've got, of course, with me again is Lord Ray, the
Hey,
Razor, and appearing for the first time, we've got Evan from the channel Always Shirtless. How you doing, Evan?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing all right, doing all right. How about you, Ray? What's going on with you, man?
I'm a little sniffly right now. Wonder why Always Shirtless has a shirt on in his picture, but I'll get over it.
It's a false advertisement.
It is.
If I had my cam on, you'd see why they call me always shirtless. But
Oh, okay. All right, and of course, in the audience, we've got the lovely and wonderful Casey. Of course, she is my joy.
Hi, Casey.
hello.
And a shout out to my bestest buddy in the whole wide world. Hopefully, watching a little bit with her, Clarissa. I love you too. Um, all right, so we've got a few things to talk about tonight. So we're gonna have a good time. First of all, Evan is here with us because he has started a channel and he is doing some reviews. And we're going to take a look at a little bit of his review. He did a review for an episode of Book of Boba Fett, episode 1, correct?
Yep. I reviewed that shit show.
Yeah, Book of Boba Fett's getting pretty mixed reviews at best, from what I've heard.
It's just surprising. It's a Disney Star Wars product. You think it's, you think it get thumbs up no matter what. But
Well-
I'm kind of glad people are turning around.
You think that since he's already been dead once, maybe that's part of it.
Oh, maybe. But like they said in the Rise of Palpatine, no one's ever really gone.
I mean, you think like for such a fan favorite character, it's hard to mess it up. It really is. Like he had 5 lines in the trilogy, and he got so much love off of that. And I really do think that the problem is he speaks too much in the show. It ruins everybody's
Yeah.
image of him.
He's kind of like, I remember I grew up with the original trilogy. I remember he was just kind of a silent, like badass. He didn't really need to say much.
He was right, and I think that's one of his reasons. He's got that cool look, and he doesn't say much, so we get to basically imprint personality onto him.
Mhm.
So he can be kind of what we need him to be. So I think that's a big part of his popularity originally. And
So-
feel free to disagree.
Now
No,
he
I
starts
completely
reading off stuff like poems out of a book for a whole episode or something.
No, yeah, I completely agree. Like there is so much space there for y'all for like you said to imprint that people could just come up with their own headcanons about his entire personality. And now that we're
Yeah.
actually getting him, it's really disappointing to people.
Yeah.
No, the
Especially
thing.
considering go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Evan. Please finish, then I'll say what I was going to say. Sorry.
I said, especially considering that, since Disney decanonized the entire EU, we probably got some Boba Fett adventures that were kind of just cut off from the canon completely. So it might
Oh
be
yeah.
disrespectful to longtime Star Wars fans when you really think about it.
Yeah. Well, there was a whole thing where Han Solo and Boba Fett met up again in a comic,
Mhm.
and they kind of had like a bit of a rematch, but that doesn't really matter anymore. Evan, were you a Boba Fett fan? From Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
You know what? No, not really. I was always more of a prequels fan. That's kind of like the stuff that was when I was. It was before I was a kid,
Sure.
but that's the stuff I kind of grew up on. I didn't watch the OT until I was maybe like 16, 17, so a couple years
Sure.
ago. So no, I wasn't a Boba Fett fan really. I thought he looked cool, and
Yeah.
in games in like Star Wars games, if I was able to choose like a bounty hunter, I'd be like, oh yeah, I feel like Boba Fett or something. But no, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at your review. A few minutes of your review. Let's share it with the audience and get some opinions from Razor. See what he thinks.
Oh no. Oh, good. It started off with fake Luke Skywalker too. That's great.
Okay.
Everything that Disney Star Wars has put out has been absolute trash.
All right. Can you guys hear that?
Yep.
Yes, and I already agree with him. Congratulations.
All right.
You've summed up all of Disney in the first
You're
sentence.
you're doing all right so far, Evan. Okay, moving on.
Thank you. Yes, I know. Let me explain what happened at the very end of The Mandalorian Season 2. Bib Fortuna had taken over Jabba's empire in Tatooine, and Boba...
Okay, that's a good thing to do to catch up, catch up potential people who maybe only tuned into Boba Fett because of the characters. So good on you for that.
wasn't having any of that. So one day, Fennec goes down and kills all of Bib's retarded guards who fumble their blasters and run away like idiots. Boba then kills Bib for some reason, then sits in his chair. Now that we have that very important piece of context, let's get on to the Book of Boba Fett. We start with the legendary bounty hunter escaping from the Sarlacc pit. With how jacked his face is, those are probably the only guts he'll be getting into anytime soon. He does a smart thing and uses the oxygen from a stormtrooper's mask, which is thumbs up, credit where credit's due. While knocked out in the middle of the Tatooine desert, Jawa steals his signature armor, which of course he's going to have to get back at some point. The Sand People take him prisoner, and we get another look at how shitty these aliens are. They tie him up and make him walk for who knows how long in the desert, and when he can't walk, they drag him across the sands. Then while tied up, the children just start beating the shit out of Boba for no reason at all.
I killed them. I killed them all.
Good.
Is that Anakin
dead.
out acting Boba?
Every single one of them.
Why are you saying this like a bad thing? You get the women and the children too?
And not just the men, but the women. And the children, too.
Don't feel bad. They probably deserved it. I like how Boba baited the dog into attacking him, then used his teeth to cut the rope. That's the type of strategizing I like to see from a seasoned bounty hunter. Too bad he doesn't have much of a plan outside of that. The Rhodian prisoner next to him proves once again that his race is comprised of complete sleazebags and alerts the Sand People after Boba offers to free him. Why? No clue. So after Boba disarms and refuses to kill one of the little shits that beat him earlier, he runs off into the middle of nowhere while being chased by a mob of Tusken raiders. Hope he finds a big rock to hide behind, because Boba's immediately tracked by the same poorly CGI dog he just knocked out. The Sand Raiders decide to test his mettle or some shit and have him 1v1 the second command, or whatever you want to call him. Boba loses, but not embarrassingly bad or anything, but it's clear they just showed this scene to foreshadow where he got his cool stick. It was at this point it made me ask, why the hell are they keeping him alive? What did the Sand Raiders get out of keeping prisoners? It's Tatooine. Food and water are probably hard to come by, so why waste resources by keeping slaves? Are they farmers who need extra hands? Will these questions be answered? Probably not. Fennec Fox, wakes Boba from his Koto tank, and he tells her that he's been having nightmares. You'll never really hear me complain about Star Wars music, but in this scene, it's so unfitting. Given what we're seeing, Boba's just putting on his armor, and we get the super dramatic music playing in the back. It reminds me of my church playing some super epic soundtrack while doing a montage of our Christmas festival. Boba Fett?
Dude, oh my gosh. Not to interject too much, but I watched The Mandalorian out of morbid curiosity. And there was some good episodes, don't get me wrong. But I'm so glad I haven't watched any of this just from what you've shown me so far. Oh my god.
Very good.
Let the guy die.
Good stuff. So I have put the link to Evan's channel in the description for the stream. So go back and finish watching the review if you like it. I think it's pretty good. He's got a lot of good points. You did not like the first episode of Book of Boba Fett,
or the
seems.
second, or the third.
Okay. So I was going to ask you about the follow-up episodes.
Mhm.
Lord Ray, is Evan's review making you want to go ahead and watch Book of Boba Fett?
Well, I just met Evan and I already like the guy. That means anything.
I like you too.
No, that there's ways. I already know how kind of, I'm a Star Wars guy since I was a little kid, and I know the lore that I grew up. At my age, if you like the prequels, you were lame, or at least if you like at least if you like the first two. Like, I always loved Revenge of the Sith. I think that's a really, really good movie. Something about,
well, you are a Sith Lord, so
walk into a room full of kids and starting up a lightsaber, and have me hooting and hollering every time. But No, what the thing is that it doesn't. It's like what we were saying, kind of in the pre-show a little bit there. This guy doesn't need to talk. That's like his thing. It's like it's following around a stormtrooper with a better gun.
Yeah, that's actually a really good description of it. Oh my gosh, I've never thought of it like that, dude. It's just he's an upgraded grunt. Like there's no reason why we need to follow this guy around. We got what we needed from him during the OT. That's all we needed from him, really. Bringing
Yeah.
him back to life doesn't serve any purpose.
Well, I thought like the little like when Django in episode 2, like they gave him a little like to explain himself.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went and got his head cut off. That was fine. That's all I needed to know. Okay.
Yeah.
And during the Mandalorian, which I did watch, I'm like, oh, Boba Fett's back. That's neat. And then like he's just this overpowered, unstoppable, like just it's sometimes it's too much. You don't take out a platoon of stormtroopers with knee missiles. It's
Mm-hmm.
so at that point they had already lost me, you know what I mean, in the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
Then he went into a bar and got DDT'd by a WWE wrestler, which happened to be 4 foot tall, weighed about 90 pounds. I'm like, okay, so now he's lame too. And
Yeah, well,
so,
that sometimes happens. You walk into a washed up wrestler and you get DDT. Sometimes it's just going to happen in that line of work.
yeah, I gotta give you that. I suppose you're right.
Casey, what do you think? Are you encouraged to watch the show, having seen that little clip of Evan's review? I'm curious. Let us know. But Evan, what made you decide to want to review Book of Boba Fett?
Oh man, so I've been a fan of video essayists and reviewers for a long time, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to do that, but I never knew what to do it about. And I tried doing it. I had a friend. We did a sort of live stream thing about. We watched Loki. We were gonna do. We watched Black Widow. All that kind of stuff, and it just didn't feel right. And I didn't think I was going into the Book of Boba Fett. I was like, like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make a video off of this. But here's the thing. So we only got to like in my video, we only got to like the backstory part, the little flashbacks. The main story of Book of Boba Fett is an attempt to be a gangster show, like a crime thriller in a little way. And that is my bread and butter, right?
Sure.
The Godfather, The Departed, I think The Wire, all that kind of stuff. I love that stuff. And seeing Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett, just being an insult to the genre, it pissed me off enough to where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video about this. Like,
Nice.
Did they have Boba Fett making a pizza somewhere at some point?
Eating spaghetti.
Is he Sicilian? Is that his real backstory from Sicily Space?
yeah.
So Casey, she is not interested in saying Book of Boba Fett now that she's seen a little bit of your review.
I'm glad. I'm doing the world a favor at this.
You are, yeah, absolutely. So I kind of had a similar experience wanting to get my channel going. Of course, my show was Batwoman, but Batwoman is so fucking bad. It kind of broke me. Like after about 10 episodes, I'm like, hey, Jesus fuck, I don't know if I can keep doing this.
The thing about that is I don't think I've watched 6 frames of that show in a row. and I've seen so many people just say it's so heavy-handed in its messaging, and like that's all I really need to hear, by the way. It's like if it has like a political message and it's entertainment, I'm not entertained to start with. And then it's like it's another, I'm all powerful, and then her sister's evil or some crap, and I'm just like, yeah, that's about that. I was I watched Red here and a couple other ones just beat it bloody into the ground.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it deserved it.
Yeah, it's a pretty terrible show. Pretty fucking terrible.
Oh yeah. I've never lost as many brain cells. Like I'd say Book of Boba Fett, it's high tier compared to Batwoman.
Yeah.
that woman was it hurt after a while.
Yeah, no shit.
You know, there's a
Ah.
problem after season 1 when your star quits and then they hire someone else and say, "Oh, she went to a spa somewhere," and
Even, even worse, they just had her die in a freaking plane crash. Like the plane exploded in the first frame. It was great.
And somehow she fell out of the Batwoman suit. Like the Batwoman suit was just like
Yeah.
laying on the ground. And it was
And
like,
then the wreckage. Oh my gosh. And just so happens that the one person qualified to find the suit, not even qualified, but the one person who finds the suit is just like, all right, I'm gonna start fighting crime now. They are also a black lesbian, which is more diverse than a white
Yep.
lesbian. I'm just saying.
well, isn't that what happened to you though? You're walking on a street one day, you see some flaming wreckage, and inside's like, you know, the Hulk's pants or something. You put them on and just start beating up tanks. Isn't that how that works?
Yeah.
No, because no, actually it's not, because as far as I know, none of us are lesbians. So.
Oh, well,
I'm
yeah.
saying, like with that scenario, I feel like I'd get charged for like what not reckless endangerment, negligence. Yeah, and negligence leading to homicide. Do I just take the pants off some guy in a car wreck? This looks nice.
I don't know what happened, officer.
They were purple, and I like them.
Purple's so sweet. I mean, come on.
Time to be powerful. First, I got to steal your shorts. All right. So, yeah, Book of Boba Fett just inspired you to do the reviews. And so, what was your kind of? Go ahead, Rick.
Oh, I was just gonna say, before Evan answered, did it also inspire you to quit Disney Plus?
So I is the word conscientious objector or something? Like, I'm not giving Disney any more of my money ever, which is very hard because I live in Orlando, Florida, and we are owned by the mouse. So
Oh, no. I think you might be put on some kind of list now, like some kind of like Disney assassin list or something like that. You know,
You're gonna get the Mickey Mouse that shows up in South Park.
we heard you were talking bad about Disney.
I've always been a fan of, crime thrillers, organized crime, mafia stuff. So I mean, the mouse, I respect the mouse in a way. But
you're a fan of hostile takeovers, huh?
Yeah.
So going into doing your Book of Boba Fett review, what was your thought process to get you started?
So it was a pretty simple process. I just kind of sat down and I just wrote, as I watched it, I just wrote down all the shit I was thinking.
Yeah.
Just like from point A to point B, point C, like just everything that I saw that I did not like, I just wrote it down and put it in a script. And it's honestly, that's as far as I went. I reviewed it maybe once or twice. I was like, I like what I have right here. It's solid enough. May not be perfect, but it's solid. It'll get the point across. The editing process that took a little bit of time. I'm new to this, so like just cutting. I just figured cutting and clipping was probably the best way to go about it.
Sure.
I actually had sat down. So I don't pay for Disney Plus. My mom does, because so I just sat down, recorded the show as in the background. I went and like cooked some burgers or some shit while it was going on, then just went to clipping.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's a good use of your time. Don't waste it just waiting for having terrible Disney Plus shows to.
Yeah, hearing it in the background while making the burger, I think it like affected my cooking of it, because I wanted to get the medium, but they came out like medium rare. I was like, oh man.
See, I would have considered that a blessing myself.
Ray is kind of a steak connoisseur himself.
No, yeah, definitely. I not to change the subject to steak, but I've sent back a steak or two. Put it that way.
I respect that. I have a personal challenge. I call it the Noah's Ark. I want to eat one of everything. Just one of everything.
See, that's very noble of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Don't care.
Well, we're in South Carolina at the moment. There's a restaurant kind of like that has all kinds of weird shit, and it has like kangaroo meat and gator and
that sounds
all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Yet to have kangaroo. But,
I don't know if I really want to try kangaroo meat.
Hey man,
I'm not sure I'm in a big hurry for that.
they're assholes, man. Like I would not pity a fucking kangaroo.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not opposed to like somebody chomping down on a kangaroo steak. I just don't know if it's for me.
Yeah, I got you.
The bigger the dickhead the animal is, the tastier it is.
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
I'd imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, geez, deer are kind of dicks, and they taste great.
Yeah, deer. They just run out in front of your car. It's what?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Squirrels too. Squirrels are assholes around here, man. I had not 2 weeks ago. I had a squirrel just run out and commit suicide, like on my tire. I was like, "Whoa, man!"
He decided it was the end of all.
Like there was a clear like I was coming, and they're just like they stopped and thought about it, and then ran out. I was like, man, like this is shit must have been getting really hard for you, bro. I'm sorry.
Casey also adds elk and ostrich.
Elk is good shit. Elk is really good shit. Ostrich, never had it, but those are assholes. Ostriches are assholes.
I've had elk, but never ostrich. I don't know why, but maybe I'll go to one of the places near me in Texas that has like every dead animal ever.
The mammoth, saber-tooth tiger,
Brontosaurus burger.
Brontosaurus.
All right. So Evan, any plans to do more Boba Fett reviews?
Oh yeah, I have
Yep.
I have episode 2 and 3 script ready. Just got to record. Wasn't feeling too well and was really busy this week, so I wasn't able to record them. But I got them written down. Should be coming within a week or two, both of them.
Nice.
And outside of that, I do plan on expanding outside of the Book of Boba Fett because at a certain point, I would just stop giving a shit about this show.
Yeah. Right.
So, yeah, I'm looking at Hawkeye and everything too.
Oh, you're looking at doing Hawkeye?
Yeah. Watched the first episode. Got a script written for that. While I was sick, I was just writing down scripts, and I was like, "Ah, man, like, let's go."
Go ahead, Ray.
Oh yeah, sorry about that again. But since we're all kind of like tearing apart horrible things, like have you given any thought to like how much Disney has just milked this Marvel stuff, and is it all trash now, or is there anything good since you watched some of it?
I enjoyed No Way Home. I think that was okay at best. I haven't really looked into the big problems of it yet. Everything else since Endgame has been, or it was Far From Home was after Endgame, right?
Yeah.
So everything after Far From Home has been shit, excluding No Way Home. And even before that, Endgame was pretty bad too. Basically,
yeah, Endgame is a mess.
Yeah, I'm one of the people that's like, most of Marvel is it's kind of bad. There's some great ones, and then there's some absolute dog shit ones, and it tends to skew more towards the dog shit in the in the file.
Well, the thing about it is like Infinity War, the one before Endgame, that was a damn near perfect movie, and it was going to be hard to follow it up anyway. So what I did was I liked Infinity War a lot, and when Endgame came out, I read reviews, and it was like kind of like it's even sillier, and it's not as good. So I never even watched it.
You never watched Endgame?
Oh, you've never watched Endgame? Wow.
Well, I never. Well, I mean, it's stuff like that. Like, it's really easy to sway me from spending $15 to $30 on something crappy. and especially at a movie theater or something. So yeah, I never saw it. I mean, if it was good, it was good. That's fine. I just remember hearing like the reviews for Loki, like it was about Loki for all of like an episode and a half, then it was about his replacement. And I was,
Oh, that Loki TV show.
yeah,
Oh,
that's, I mean, I was
that's
afraid they were
bad.
all going to be like that. So I just never
Yeah.
bothered.
Oh yeah, that you're right on the money. Everything Endgame was bad. Loki was, oh man, I had a great time showing my friend Loki. I showed him episode 1, and it was just one of those things where it's like everybody loved that show for some reason, and I think some people just needed their hand held and explained to why it was bad while watching it, which is my favorite technique. There's nobody, if I watch a bad movie with somebody or a bad show, they will know that how and why it is bad by the end of it, and they will come out saying like, I had that experience for Zack Snyder's Justice League, Eternals, Shang-Chi. Like I had that. Like the people that watched it with me came out like, "Oh man, that was bad." Like, yeah.
I'm not sure you need to say Justice League to anybody. I'm pretty sure that one speaks for itself. But
Oh man, no. Some people, I'm talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League. People were they were eating that up, man. It was so bad.
The Snyder Bros. Yeah, they love the Snyder shit for some reason. He's got a hardcore devoted group of
Yeah.
fans.
They eat it up, like no matter what he does. Same, like, and that's the mentality that I just cannot. I cannot have that that consume mentality.
Mm.
It's with Marvel. It's like Marvel is probably where it happens the most in terms. Like I will talk to people and they'll say, "Yeah, I guess it wasn't that good," and then I'm like, "Oh, you didn't think it was that good? Let's talk about some things that are bad in it." Well, actually, I mean, that's not that big a deal. Things like that.
Oh yeah.
Like they will say it's okay, yet they will stand and protect and defend it no matter
Yep.
what, because it's Marvel.
Mm-hmm. It's that red Marvel logo. It's got some kind of effect on people.
they have Sony PlayStation syndrome.
Ooh, I don't know what that means. I want some explanation on that. I don't know.
Oh no, what that means is like I mean, I've always had an Xbox, and I'm not really a fanboy about it. It's just because I kind of like the controller better. Really, was why I picked it, more or less. And then people will go, "Oh, the Xbox is terrible. It has no games," and then they'll tell people Sony that it's or whatever. They get in a huge argument about it, and I'll be like, "You realize it's they have like Spider-Man, and that's like Sony's exclusive. That's why you hate the Xbox." And like I'm trying to figure it all out. And so yeah, this sounds like this kind of the same thing with Marvel. And it's like, yeah. Okay.
They will stand for their product all day long. It doesn't matter what happens to it.
Yeah, to the point where they excuse like stupid shit. Like I was watching a review of the first episode of Hawkeye, and there's some dumb shit in that show. Like,
Really?
girl Hawkeye is like punching wine bottles across the room and hitting dudes and stuff like that. And it's like,
Yeah.
what?
I was on the show's side basically until the fight scene happened, and I was just like, "What in the world am I watching?" Like, I didn't find anything too out. Oh, actually, no. There was that one in the very beginning when she takes out the bell tower. I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, that's retarded." But
So
that
she's
fight
got
scene,
yeah.
that fight
Really
scene-
quickly, she's got an arrow with a tennis ball at the end of it, and she shoots it at a clock tower bell, and the clock tower bell starts ringing, and that causes the entire tower to fucking collapse.
Wasn't Hawkeye just the guy that could do martial arts and had a bow and arrow?
Yeah,
Pretty
but
much.
this is girl Hawkeye though.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay,
Yeah,
so
Kate Bishop. She's one of the many female replacements for our beloved heroes.
Yes.
well, when I get scared, it usually is of a 5'5", 102-pound woman. So
Yeah, I mean, jeez, that fight scene was in the basement. I don't know what to call it. That was just atrocious. I
The
don't
wine
know.
cellar?
You cannot. There's no defending that. It has everything, all the basic hallmarks of a bad fight scene. Guys with guns running up to you and getting in melee. women.
Yeah, she
like,
tries to she tries to do one of these Black Widow moves where she like uses her body weight to bring the guy down, but she
Mhm.
just like jumps into the guy's arms, like so he's like carrying her in his
Yeah.
arms, but then he just falls over because the script says so.
Yeah.
She didn't shave her armpits that day. Is probably what really happened.
Yeah, she has Kate Bishop, not Kate Bishop. Oh man, who was in Batwoman? What was her name? Ruby Rose's
Kate
character.
Kane,
She has the
yeah,
Kate
Kate
Kane
Kane.
type vibe where she's
Yep.
not lesbian, but she wears a suit, so she she's that type of girl.
She's
Man,
all business, man. You
all
can't mess with her.
all business.
And she fits in the same costume that apparently Jeremy Renner fit in Endgame. I know you didn't see Endgame, Ray, but Hawkeye in Endgame, he's like the super edgelord at the beginning because his family got turned into dust, so he's just like killing dudes left and right, and he's got like this cyberpunk
Oh, the
ninja
haircut.
costume type thing.
He has what was it, an undercut? The haircut was like a mohawk, right? It was a mohawk. It was horrible.
Kind of, but it was like a wide mohawk, like a lazy mohawk. Kind
Yeah.
of where he's
And-
just got like the sides of his head shaved down to the skin
Mhm.
or something, and maybe he has like a Z shaved in it. I don't know.
They really did not do enough with that in Endgame to really justify it being a plot element, like a big plot element within this show. From what I've seen, at least, like Ronan, he's known as Ronan during this time, and all we got really of him was like him killing some Japanese dudes and like some Japanese gangsters in the street, and that's it. Like,
And
Yeah.
his super mega steampunk 2077 outfit fit a smaller woman is what you're trying.
Yes,
Basically, that's what this.
ultimately, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah,
It has magic shrink to body technology.
yeah. I'm wondering, like, how tall is Jeremy Renner? Let me see if I can Google that or somebody.
Oh joy!
Haley Steinfeld height.
Okay,
But
well,
Jesus.
Jeremy Renner's not really that tall of a dude. He's like 5'9". How tall is?
She's 5'8". Yeah,
She's
maybe.
5. Okay, so maybe
Ah,
they could.
maybe it does.
Maybe they could actually fit
All right.
in the same costume. Okay.
well,
all right, so I guess,
men and women
like-
are shaped differently, though. That's kind of an issue.
well, I suppose so, but I
It
guess
was a little
basically-
baggy-ish, if I remember correctly.
And the big bad guy, like army force, is like Russian dudes wearing tracksuits.
Come on, bro. That, shit- that was so bad.
I'm so happy I've cut myself off from all modern stuff because the way you're describing it is like I start throwing crap at my TV.
All right, and this seems to be the better of the Disney Plus Marvel shows.
Yeah, I've heard it's like a 5 at best. Maybe I think average I hear is like it's like a 4, which is high praises for Phase 4. It's one of those things, like it's decent enough to where you can actually be like, all right, like I can stand watching this, but from what I've heard, it's not interesting enough to even grab like major audiences. So it's like, who's when you think who's gonna really watch a Hawkeye show? Obviously, people are gonna watch, but who's gonna watch like Hawkeye compared to like Loki, right?
Yeah.
No matter how bad Loki is, that show will get numbers because of Loki the character. No, I wouldn't say nobody gives a shit about Hawkeye, but comparatively so, nobody gives a shit about Hawkeye.
Yeah, apparently that's what happened. There was like a big drop off in viewership from the premiere of Loki to the premiere of Hawkeye.
Which was Falcon and the Winter Soldier before or after Hawkeye? I think it was
Before.
Or I mean before Loki. I mean,
Yeah, before.
it was before Loki. Okay.
Yep.
Oh wow. All right. That means it went straight from Loki to Hawkeye. All right, that makes sense. Okay.
Yep.
Oh man, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision. There's so much in Phase 4 that we, God dang, Eternals. Oh man, this is.
You guys just want to make me cry. I can already tell.
It's a sad, tragic world we live in with this kind of type of shit, and man, it's horrible.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, which leads us to something else, because there is a new Marvel Disney Plus show coming out, Moon Knight.
Ooh.
So we might actually want to take a look at the trailer.
Is it about a werewolf?
It is not.
Mhm.
No.
It is not. So I'm guessing you're not a big fan of the Moon Knight, are you, Ray?
Well, since I've never heard of it before, and I've also never heard that said kind of those words together unless you're actually looking at a moon at nighttime.
Or
No,
you
no.
got a knight. You got a knight where he's armored everywhere except for his bare ass.
So wait, so he has a hospital gown on?
No.
Is
Well, I mean,
He is
might.
bandaged like he's at the hospital.
yeah, he does kind of look that way. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at the trailer here in just a second. Evan, what do you know about Moon Knight? Are you a Moon Knight fan? Have you read any of his comics?
I would not say I'm a Moon Knight fan. I know secondhand knowledge of him based off, just my understanding of, certain characters in the comics. Like with Marvel comics, it's really hard to find a hard continuity with how a character is. And from what I hear, he's like his powers really depend on the issue or whatever. So I never really I don't know much consistent things about him. I know his name. I know he's mentally ill, and I have an understanding of his powers.
Yeah, he's a crazy man. I don't really know a lot about him either. I do know he's crazy. People like to use he's mentally ill, whatever. He's a fucking lunatic, I guess, because he has like multiple personalities or something like that.
Yeah,
like take over him.
I keep picturing like that little Jimmy kid from South Park. I like the arm crutches going. Great audience.
But you'll appreciate this because Oscar Isaac from the Star Wars sequels is the star of the show. So what do you think about that, Ray?
I think the guy is way too talented to be acting in any of this garbage. But that's just me.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that's giving me kind of hope about this show, really, other than Moon Knight being like it's a cool concept. We've seen what Disney's done with cool concepts recently, and I that's not enough to get me. Great actor, but it's gonna take a lot for me to have any faith that this show is going to be anything more than a 4.
Yeah.
Fool me once, but nah.
All right. You guys ready to give Moon Knight a view?
I just
Yes.
puked, so we should be okay now.
Okay, that's good. You purged. All right, here we go.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello?
Okay, well that's kind of a problem. If you can't tell if you're awake or you're dreaming.
Also,
I mean-
at the beginning, he's playing with a Rubik's Cube, and anybody with a brain knows you take them apart and put them back together the right way.
Or you take the stickers off and
I think it's going to be interesting seeing because since he's kind of batshit crazy, we're going to have an unreliable narrator for a lot of it. I think, which is an interesting.
Oh
turn.
yeah, they're gonna try some creative editing or some shit maybe. I don't know. But you see his face. You see how he is right now. That's me when I hear a new Disney Plus show is coming out.
That's him after watching Rise of Skywalker. What are you talking about?
Probably, yeah. And he was in it too.
And welcome to Staying Awake.
All right, that's what happens. When you wake up and you realize that you've sat through a Disney Star Wars sequel.
He's definitely into was it bondage, BDSM? I don't know. You guys tied up to the bed.
Yeah,
Little Gerald's game going on.
That's what happened when the girl from the bar he brought home last night. He said he wanted to leave.
Oh, it's on his leg.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So that way he can't get away.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what if he's got to take a piss in the middle of the night?
He has an empty Gatorade bottle.
How does that work?
He has multiple personalities. So maybe like one of them knows where the key is.
The other one's a locksmith.
It's these kind of times where you just like rip off your foot. I gotta go.
You chew it off like a coyote.
I'm losing it.
All right. Is he supposed to be like a British guy? I guess he's probably supposed to be like the character's supposed to be British. I don't think Oscar Isaac is. I think
no, I think he is British actually.
Is Oscar Isaac British?
I thought he was. I thought I heard him in an interview with a British accent, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
So many actors do that, man. They're so great at like changing up their voice whenever they need to. Let's see. I'll look up if Moon Knight is British. No, Moon Knight's from freaking Chicago. There's definitely
that double-decker bus gave away Chicago right away.
We're going to the Egypt Museum.
That's you are. You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Oh well, that Karen, she's British too.
Stephen.
Look at her.
Yeah.
She's like the lady you want to punch in the face. Like, get out of here.
Those are the opposite of bedroom eyes.
No, those are crazy eyes. Like they're doing a crazy off. Like
it's a theme. It's a theme.
Yeah. Which one of us is crazier?
Ooh, guys have a crazy off at the pub.
They're at the museum though.
I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Oh no!
All right.
What's coming after him? Bad CGI.
Maybe the Kool-Aid man will pop through and go, "Oh yeah,
oh yeah."
Oh well, what do they drink in England land for juice? I don't think they drink Kool-Aid, do they?
Spotted dick.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Tea. Got the kettle going.
T-Man busts through. He's like, "Hello, governor."
I know they have some crazy psychedelic teas out there with some shrooms in it. Maybe that's the stuff he's drinking on right now.
Yeah, maybe. I wish I had some of that.
Thank you.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Elderly woman.
The elderly woman is quite threatening.
Guys, we don't know what's real or what's fake. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like Joker. Oh my gosh. Don't we love an unreliable narrator?
What's the contact lens?
Hope you find it.
Oh wow! That's the Marvel humor.
Oh yes, Marvel's humor. That is actually my main like. When it comes to the show, I am worried that they're going to turn his DID into like an absolute joke the entire time, because the tone, Marvel does not know how to do tone. After phase like 2, they just decided, okay, we need to insert a joke into every other scene. I think there's a joke quota over there. So that's my main worry, is they're going to be very inconsistent with their tone. Very inconsistent.
And let's remember,
that's what Disney does.
Let's remember, this guy had to do a Yo Mama joke in a Star Wars movie.
He did.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and
he was talking
Last
to the
Jedi. he does your mama joke.
Oh man, I've blocked those movies off from my head. I didn't watch them as they came out. I watched all 3 of them kind of like in order, like just in one sitting, and it all melded into my mind. It hurts.
And Casey says tea too. She's on board for the tea.
Mm-hmm.
And good job smiting that bot, Casey. Good job.
Vor Red. Oh man, the war community is getting crazy with their bots, man.
Thanks.
This March. Oh wow, they're getting meta with their music. You know, the lyrics saying "hold the phone" with the phone ringing. This is some artsy shit, man.
Yeah, this Kid Cudi song is definitely it's really on the nose with how they're doing it. Like, okay, it's almost it's not to the level of I Am a Woman, but it's basically explaining the entire day and night. You know, hold the it's in my mind. It's very topical, I guess. Like it.
All right, yeah,
Nothing's
nothing is as on the nose as I'm a Woman, though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Razor phone. What is this? Like 2006 or something?
No, they got
see that?
sick of paying Apple royalty fees, you goof.
Look at that.
I want to be able to download my songs through MP3.
Yeah, look at that. It looks like a fucking Motorola Razor.
I can respect it. It's crazy. He has multiple personalities. Maybe one of them is, a little poor. Okay.
Oh,
well, maybe one of them is a teenage girl from 2006. I don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because those look like the keys for like a Honda Accord or something like that.
Man, I don't want to see any of this so far. It's going great.
Oh, yeah, it is Motorola. Right. Well, Motorola right there. This is classic 2006.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Well, what's wrong with you for starring in this show?
What's wrong with you, Mark? All right. I wonder what personality he's talking to her. Oh, yeah. I know what happens.
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult.
Oh, look at old man Ethan Hawke.
I thought that was Doctor Strange.
Oh man, he's looking rough.
Is he getting like a high sparrow treatment right now? Like, are these putting his hand on him?
I don't know. He looks like Jan Michael Vincent at the end of his life. Like he's like doing an old man shuffle or something.
Voices. It must be very difficult.
Look at that. Did you see that old man shuffle?
Mm-hmm. Just waddle.
Shuffling
Knees
off
aren't
this
good.
mortal coil.
That's what happened to Jan Michael Vincent.
Voices in your head.
Oh, wait, he looks like a.
That does look like Doctor Strange. What the fuck?
He doesn't have a beard though.
I predicted the future.
He's probably just a variant.
He looks.
He looks like the demon guy that died in Infinity War.
he looks like one of the phases that the guy goes through at the end of Last Crusade. After he drinks from the wrong grail. I forget his name.
Yeah, it's called Dead Guy.
There's chaos in you.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna look like after we're watching an episode of this show. Oh no! Oh, look at that!
Ooh.
Look at that. That's some good green screen.
I shouldn't be laughing this hard right now.
Oh, crazy look!
Oh.
That's a Kubrick look there.
That's getting all the girls. All the girls that love Oscar Isaac are just right now.
There's that squishy sound.
Oh wow! Did you see that? That was some imagery there.
Good
The
editing.
moon. Or the moon. You see the moon shadow? That's some good imagery. classy. That's some talented Marvel footage there.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace the chaos.
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
He's back. Adam Driver's back. I knew it.
Oh no!
It's Kylo Ren. Oh no!
He went through kind of a Gandalf the Gray, Gandalf the White transformation.
You know what was missing from that last little clip we saw where he's jumping? There's a broomstick for him to be riding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna start off and say 10 thumbs down, -4 stars.
All right. How excited is everyone to see the Moon Knight show on Disney Plus?
Oh man, I think it has more potential than anything else we've seen. Given that, I will give it a 3 out of 10 for for my excitement.
Casey's right. The David Carradine hair.
Uh-oh. You know what happened to Carradine?
Yeah.
It's-
Yes, I do.
well, right. I'm going to ask a question myself for once. What do you think of it?
I don't. I don't feel the need to watch it. I mean, it's a guy being crazy for nearly 2 minutes, and then a weird looking witch mummy guy at the end.
Oh, yes. That's exactly what I'm sure we were supposed to take from that wonderfully cut trailer from, the guy on way too much meth to be working that day.
Yeah, we didn't really. There's not a whole lot that we got from that trailer. Like,
No,
we saw that he is crazy, and we saw that he turns into a mummy. And I don't know what else I'm supposed to get from that. There's no plot, like, at all. Like, did we even see like a bad guy criminal, like anybody? Like,
I think that was Ethan Hawke. I think Ethan Hawke is the
Ethan
bad
Hawke
guy.
is the bad guy. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
but we don't know why he's the bad because he's just.
He looks kind of like a.
Well, but wait, isn't the rule these days in like high budget stuff to do teaser 1, teaser 2, trailer 1, trailer 2, trailer 3, so 5 of them things, and in the middle somewhere give away everything? Because at some point this is going to have another one of those, and it's just going to do more confusing stuff until you see the shadow of someone dropping dead, I'm betting. And it turns out to be his grandpa or something that was the third Iron Man in a past life or some crap.
You are a Moon Knight, premiering March 8th, 2022.
And I bet at
Into
the
the
end,
night.
he had the mask on because the unknown virus of unspecified origin, I'm betting.
Yeah, that's true. No one else did though. What's up with that? There was a lot of people not socially distancing.
No, I think they must have filmed it somewhere in Bolivia then.
Why is COVID-19 not affecting there should be real world like parallels. There should be COVID-19. As if we pay attention to the media, we'd know that COVID will be here from 2020 all the way up until I'm looking at a calendar right now, the end of time. So I mean, gotta stay prepared, guys.
Well, first off, I want that calendar. That's pretty dope. So when the end of time is, I'm going to start placing some bets with people.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a Mayan calendar. I mean,
yeah.
That's all you just have to know how to read it.
Hold on, I'll go get my decoder ring out of my Fruit Loops box.
No, you just got to go to Google Translate and select Mayan.
Start typing.
It's right next to ripping someone's heart out in the dictionary. So
Oh my god,
that's the thuggy cult.
And then after that it's bread.
And then ancient Hebrew.
Spoken in ancient Gaelic.
All right. So yeah, we got Moon Knight coming out, and then we got a She-Hulk show coming out.
Oh, I
So
forgot about that.
Can you imagine how intolerable that's going to be?
Oh, you want to know what's worse? She's a lawyer.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
she's a strong, independent lady lawyer.
So nobody didn't like lawyers enough, right? He got to make her into a superpowered lawyer too.
Yep. A giant green lady lawyer.
Yep, we're gonna get some great content from Disney. It's gonna be awesome.
Which I have a feeling we're going to see very little green lady in the She-Hulk.
Oh,
It shows her morning routine where she wakes up and goes to get to Starbucks, then she gets her drink, and then she goes to the office and she's overwhelmed, and then she has to go in front of the judge, which is a biased conservative male that doesn't like her. And after she wins the case against all odds, she goes home to find someone breaking into her apartment to steal her tampons or some shit. And then and then she finally has had enough. The rage has built so long.
Does she sick her husky on the robber?
No. That's in her Subaru out in the parking lot.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I can't be far off. I don't know.
I am so interested to see how she gets the Hulk powers. I'm pretty sure from the comics, she is I can't remember her name, but She-Hulk is Bruce Banner's cousin.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Jessica Walters.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like she gets sick or in an accident or something, and Bruce Banner gives her a blood transfusion or something, right? His blood, and that causes her to go green.
So Bruce was dumb enough to do a blood transfusion to somebody after he could turn into the Hulk. Boy, what a doctor! His family is great.
Well, the things we do for love, subjecting our loved ones to possibly becoming a monster that's a common theme, especially in like supernatural shows. Like I was watching the Vampire Diaries. I swear I'm not gay. I was watching the Vampire Diaries, and
Sure.
they do kind of the same thing where it's like someone's like injured gravely, and like vampire blood in the show is like a cure-all for it. But there's a couple steps afterwards. And basically, if you do it and then if you take vampire blood and it's in your system and then you kill somebody, well, you're a vampire now. So I mean, it's not too like I can see it happening, but it has to be super like extraneous circumstances.
The way you said, for love, and then the word cousin, I wasn't thinking.
Oh yeah, maybe the show takes place in Alabama. We don't know.
It's in rural Missouri.
There's no lawyers in Alabama. Come on.
Man, Casey looks like she agrees with you, Ray, because she would know this. The teams always go for the tampons.
Oh no.
So I found a She-Hulk teaser trailer. I don't know if it's true or if it's accurate or not. If it's real, I don't know if it's real. If
it's fan made, oh Lord help us.
You guys think? What do you guys think about giving it a look? See.
Let's see.
Yeah, I want to see the tampon thief. Sure.
What kind of Subaru do you think she drives?
Oh, it's an Outback, no doubt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The tampon thief. That's crazy.
There's her commute. Yay.
How are you feeling right now? What are you feeling?
Wired earbuds.
Is she going to court like that?
Wait, tell me that's not her. Tell me that's not her. What the fuck? She's dressed like a prostitute, not a lawyer.
No, it's fantasy night on the corner of 3rd and Bridge.
Yeah, that's not something you want to wear on the train. That's why maybe this isn't the real trailer. Maybe it's not, but we're gonna give it a watch anyway, because why the fuck not? But yeah, we got the prostitute-looking lady on the train.
Hooker
It's
lady
really
Esquire.
difficult to be around people because they just want me to be better.
Yeah, I want her to be better too.
We should all strive to be better.
Nah, not all of us. I don't know about that.
So you're not able to share what you're feeling with other people.
It kind of looks. It's kind of starting to look legit. I don't know. It's looking. I don't know. I'm still not entirely sure, but maybe it is real. But
I have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
it's got that Marvel Studios logo. There's her Subaru right there, right? driving into the snow for some reason. Let's have an Arctic vacation.
I don't know what's going on here.
All right, I'm gonna do an inside joke. For Razor's gonna be the only one who gets this. Maybe she's looking for Ortega.
Too late, lady. No one's finding that sunbench.
Okay, we've seen like 7 different locations.
I know.
Like what is going like what why? Why is she going all this?
She's an international hooker lawyer. You don't get it yet?
Hey, private escort, man. She's
private escort legal consultant.
If I don't see any fucking green in this trailer, I'm going to be pissed. Like, show me some green.
Now we got fucking motorcycles. What?
In another location.
Did you see that green lens flare? There, subtle.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And now we're going into a fucking Twilight movie. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here.
No.
I've seen like a little bit of She, zero Hulk, no green.
I see my buddy mad. You haven't seen how relentless he is.
Who is she talking about?
I don't know.
Like, it would be nice to know who, like, why she's monologuing.
You know, Red, this idea you have of like well-lit trailers that make sense and make you want to see something that's completely ridiculous.
I guess so. I guess it's just too much to ask to get a trailer that makes me want to fucking watch the show.
I guess that pink towel looks extra comfy though. I'm not gonna lie.
It does.
That's the takeaway from this trailer so far.
It's the
it does. I think
it's the first shade of color we've seen in it.
Yeah, I think my mom might have had a towel like that back in like 1982 or something like that.
Reliable.
He sees red. You'll see nothing but black.
What the fuck is she talking about? Do they just like do they have an AI generate random nonsense that's supposed to sound intriguing for them to mumble in ASMR over random footage?
That it's the AI trailer bot, and I type in these things.
It's kind of like when you it's kind of like when you just hit the suggested words on your keyboard, like this is this is
Whoa. Oh, they're okay, so there's Bruce Banner.
Oh,
that was
he's about to give his cousin the juice that turns her into the Hulk.
And he's not the Gray Hulk or whatever he was, Professor. What happened to that?
I don't know. This might take place before Endgame.
That would. That'd be really bad. That'd be really bad.
Oh, look, there's green lights in the background too. See?
Oh shit! I love this trailer.
Oh, there's your green. Yeah.
I found what I've been looking for.
This is not a cartoon. This is the real world.
What is he doing?
Why? That is so random. Like who says something? This is not a cartoon.
Did you wait a second? I'm just real quick here. Did any of you? Sorry, did either of you see Logan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Logan was the best X-Men movie they ever made, and in Logan they got away with using the comic books. Literally, like you remember that they were showing actual comic books.
They use the comics. Yeah.
Right. Well, that's what they're probably trying to do here, or at least I hope so. Because damn, you're not supposed to mention cartoons in your Disney trailer about a freaking Hulk.
Is this the?
Yeah, Incredible Hulk. Yeah. It's the factory in Brazil where his blood got into the drink, and Stan Lee drank it and got fucked up.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Is that what we're looking at here? Yeah.
And yet, some of us still don't die with bullets.
What?
Oh, they used the old. And some of us still. That's like, I'm not gonna lie. That's the only like phrase I picked up in this trailer. And yet some of us don't die from bullets. What was the previous line before that?
This is not a cartoon. This is reality, and yet some of us don't die by bullets. It makes perfect sense.
We don't need this meta fucking commentary.
Hey, I'm about to do my Hulk impression. Razor smash! Arr!
Razor don't die from bullets.
What's the difference between the Hulk and Grimlock at that point?
Nothing.
Some of us can still bend steel.
What? This is nonsensical. This is not like none of this voiceover has anything to do with none of the lines have anything to do with the previous lines. It's just fucking nonsense. It's completely random.
There'll be 3 frames at the end that'll explain it all. You just have to be patient.
It will be. We're gonna see like 3 seconds of a green She-Hulk ass.
Wasn't a woman talking early? Like, when did the transition even start?
I don't know, but there was definitely like at least 2 different women talking. It was like the international prostitute legal advisor, and then some random other lady, and then whoever the fuck is talking now.
I bet it.
So I don't know.
I think the dude's Bruce Banner. I think that's who's talking. I don't think it matters, but
No.
the words they're saying are nothing. I don't know how any of this. Where the fuck is She-Hulk at? Show me something, bro.
Well, we have to finish. we have 20 seconds left, man.
I can already tell you what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like a quick frame, and she's either gonna be in the far back or very close to the camera, and then she's gonna either look back or look up to the camera.
You know, it'd be really funny.
Yeah, it's gonna be a view from behind, and she's gonna look back.
It'd be really funny if she was advertising Tartar Control toothpaste this whole time. All right, finish this up, damn it, Red. Come on.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is that one of her clients? Is it one of her?
I don't know, but whoever it is, he's going to steal his freaking drugs.
Yeah, sure. Look at all those drugs.
Wait a second. What the
Oh
fuck?
my god, dude. That was one
Don't
of the
forget to like and subscribe.
That was fucking it.
Huh?
There was 0 She-Hulk in that trailer. Like, not even the
Red. You saw a girl, and She-Hulk is also a girl. You should be satisfied.
I didn't see any fucking Hulk though.
Is she even a lawyer? Like, was there even a court?
No, there was no court at all.
We know nothing. We went in, and I have the same knowledge that we came out with.
Yeah, but you're missing. Scroll up, Red. Scroll up. Do you see that top one? Do you see that fan-made garbage there? That's what's getting you
No,
excited.
that's not fan-made. That's actual. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Okay, let's watch this.
Wait a second. What did they pay their people? $12?
No, they paid a bunch of people in Indonesia in peanuts. So,
Peanuts or peanuts?
That teaser was mostly like footage from like I didn't feel like it was in like this. It looked like assorted like clips from different movies. Basically, I had no sense of continuity within that trailer at all. At least with
Yeah.
Moon Knight, we had like 3 settings, and it was relatively consistent. There was always Oscar Isaac for the most part.
Hooker, snow, forest. That's all you need to know.
Casey is confused too. She doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
I don't
either.
blame Casey for being confused at all.
So I don't know. Maybe that was a fan made trailer, and they
No,
just
because
grabbed like random fucking footage from like 18 different movies.
Maybe. Shit, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Oh no, he's gonna watch another one.
I'm Jennifer Wall.
I don't care who you are. Thank you.
Is it the same girl from?
Well, she has an 80s perm, so it's probably started,
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
She's about to do some flash dancing after her yoga.
If she has the same rack they showed in the last one, I'll watch.
Walters.
Okay, so that kind of looks lawyerly.
There she's going to tell that evil male judge what's what.
Yep. She's gonna fight the patriarchy.
Oh yeah.
Look at that big bag. She's done.
A normal lawyer. I'm Jennifer Walters.
That was so ugly.
I'm a normal lawyer. Well.
Okay, this CGI. I know I paused right on the CGI ass for a reason. It's not great. She looks like a like a video game character.
The thumbnail for this looked like I did it in MS Paint. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
I want to see the whole thing. Can you play it?
It's not that normal.
What the fuck? Are triggered by... That's so bad. I think that's like a Sims character. Like, what the fuck?
He needs that thing over his head with like a block of cheese because he's hungry.
I'm a normal lawyer. Well, not that normal.
The hair looks so fake.
Yeah, it's terrible. And why is she like? She's like 3 feet tall. Look at her. She looks like a 12-year-old.
What is going on?
I don't know. I guess he's gonna turn her into She-Hulk.
Transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Okay, that was terribly animated.
These transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
But his mouth doesn't even line up with the dialogue.
He looks like the first version of Battlefield 2042.
Oh man, I this CGI. I know that they don't go all out for the trailers and shit, but put in some effort, bro. Oh my god.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Oh, no.
Oh.
So yeah, my cat's in a litter box right now. I'm gonna go watch that. I'll be right back.
Shock.
Huh?
Okay, so we're moving. We're gonna do old man Samuel L. Jackson.
I liked it better than his Mace Windu being killed by the Emperor.
All right, Casey. Why don't you let us know who Samuel L. Jackson looks like? Because it's kind of right. She has an interesting take.
This is a different. Is that a different?
Wait.
Okay. Oh
huh?
no, I'm not watching Ms. Marvel, dude.
That's gonna be horrible.
Nope.
Oh my goodness, what was that?
I have to put my foot down somewhere, and it's Ms. Marvel.
It's not really the.
Wow, this is so exciting watching a young girl organize her her closet or what the fuck she's doing.
Wasn't Captain Marvel annoying and self-righteous enough? Do you need another one?
Yeah, of course you do.
I didn't know they already came up with a teaser for this shit.
New Jersey City. You save the world.
Oh, great! Yeah, thanks. You need to nail it home that she's Muslim. This is we're getting a shot of her.
Wait a second.
Her homemade Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel costume.
Maybe now they do.
No.
See, this is also false advertising. I thought this was only the She-Hulk official trailer.
You lied to us, Red. Damn it.
Hey, we started down this rabbit hole. We can't. There's only one way through it.
There's only one
at the
way.
other end. But okay. So Casey says, Samuel L. Jackson looks like the Crypt Keeper.
Casey has a great point.
I don't know who the Crypt Keeper is. Once that Google is my best friend.
Ah, you should use AOL web crawler.
Web crawler.
The Crypt Keeper, holy shit. Okay. I see the resemblance a little bit.
So look at her in her time to be powerful pose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, please fall off and break your neck.
Oh, she's kind of fat. I don't know if it's just baggy. Oh man.
Oh, look at that! Look at that fucking helmet. It looks like it's made out of cardboard.
And I already know this. Her best friend is gonna be this fucking beta male. Fucking. Oh man.
Okay, I'm glad they showed us what she did off screen. Like everyone's staring at her like she did something amazing. But fuck it, don't show us. Don't get us excited about watching your shitty TV show.
There is you could see a little bit in the reflection in the where the fucking windows. Oh god, fuck. Why do you have to miss Marvel? Fuck.
she's flying like Captain Marvel or something.
Okay, pause it right now, please. Please stop. Thank you.
No, we're going through it.
No, we can't do the Moon Knight again.
No,
that was just on.
All right.
This is different. This is different.
This is a different one. Okay.
I can't tell the difference.
But the same
between my
voiceover.
waking life
At least he put his gloves on.
and dreams.
Nope. Oh,
The voice in your head.
So it's just the trailer, but cut up a little bit.
Yeah.
The high effort that Disney goes through.
It devours you.
That was different. Explosion.
running, scared.
Oh no, the She-Hulk's falling off the roof too into rock.
Moon Knight. Dun, dun, dun.
What if season?
Fuck.
So wait a second. I want you here. Stop for a second. Look at this. There's 3.676 million views in this with 29,000 likes, and since dislikes hurt people's feelings, I'm sure there's 700,000 of those. Oh my god!
I got a Chrome extension, so I can still see the dislikes.
Is it many? If you look at it,
I'll go look at it right now. Actually, She-Hulk official trailer. I doubt there's gonna be many. It's a Marvel product.
I'm going to send you
oh well,
Django.
I can't even pronounce that.
It's Django.
Django.
Yeah. She's saying that Samuel L. Jackson especially looked like the Crypt Keeper in Django Unchained.
Ah.
You want me to send you the link to that?
I got it. 5.1K dislikes.
Okay,
so
we have to start working on that, guys.
Oh, I just added mine.
All right, here we go.
There we go. Yeah. All right. It was all worth it now.
5.1K. That sounds like a lot.
Okay. This is a show that everyone's asking for.
Oh man. I think it's gonna be. This might have a chance. I forgot about this show. It's still gonna be bad, but I think it might not be horribly bad. I get was the hero after. Wait, what?
Spider-Man, freshman year. These are just just fucking posters.
They're just putting logos up.
Echo. What's Echo?
Echo's a dolphin on a Sego game, and you like swim in the ocean with a dolphin.
Yeah, that's true. But in this case, it's a character from Hawkeye. It's the deaf lady with the one. It's the one-legged deaf lady.
One leg. The fuck?
What?
Okay.
I just hope Disney keeps burning through cash till they go bankrupt at this point. I'm really just done with the shit. I can't take
They're
it.
not doing too hot right now, right? In
Well,
general.
the thing is that I mean, look at so as like as a casual fan of all this stuff. Like growing up, I wasn't a big superhero guy, but I liked Marvel a little bit better than DC because Superman was so boring. He was just like he could do anything. So I was like, all right. So as a kid, I knew who Iron Man was, and I knew who She Hulk was, and all the kind of B characters.
Mm-hmm.
And they did a great thing with that one, the start, like Iron Man, then Captain America, then they all team up. And there was a bunch of good movies there, and they were so successful that they said, you know what, we're just gonna start flinging shit at a wall. And they're dumping money. Like if I knew who Iron Man was 20 years after I even seen a picture of him when that movie came out, oh yeah, that's Iron Man. Who the hell's Echo? I mean, no one knows
She's
who.
yeah, well, she's a one-legged deaf lady from the Hawkeye show.
Ah, yes.
So
Does she have like a super wheelchair or something?
no, she's got a prosthetic leg. And
Oh,
she
yeah, of
does
course.
like acrobatics with her prosthetic leg, and she's gonna talk in sign language the entire time. So
What?
that's gonna be awesome.
I'm telling you.
Oh man! At least we don't have to hear her talk.
So we can go back to talking about how dumb Boba Fett is anytime now, guys. Because
I am Groot. We're getting a baby Groot show. That's gonna be awesome.
a character that says 3 words.
Oh, Ironheart. This is
Ironheart.
Ray. This is one you're gonna want to watch, man.
Oh,
Let me
you're gonna
guess.
love
Is
this,
it Tony Stark's entitled little bitch of a daughter?
No, even
no.
worse.
Yeah, it's a strong black girl who steals Iron Man's technology and becomes Lady Iron Man.
Yeah, so people wonder why my favorite form of entertainment now is listening to my Camaro Super Sport Rev.
Here's the thing, though, Ray.
Uh-huh.
Ironheart was probably inspired by a Japanese porn Iron Man parody.
What?
There's a. I saw this.
Look,
this.
I know it's fun to screw around with each other, guys, but come on.
No, I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
You say so. Please explain more.
All right. So apparently there's this Ironheart Japanese porn parody. And they may have stolen the design and the name from that Japanese porn parody.
Oh my goodness. Ironheart is going to be one of the worst ones, I think.
Marvel Zombies. Now that sounds promising.
X-Men 97, a continuation of the old.
Wait. Let me guess before you continue, Red. They take Picard, whatever his real name is there, and they de-age him. He's now 100. In real life, he's already 100 years old and he can't walk anymore, right? But for this, they're going to make the poor guy act some more, as opposed to leaving him the fuck alone. and like paste a picture of him from high school over the whole thing, right? Is that what this is going to be?
No.
Oh my god!
It's going to be a continuation of the 90s cartoon show.
See, I never saw that.
I'm very wary of new content that has year numbers in it after Wonder Woman 1984 or whatever fucking year that was.
Yeah, I heard the first one was like pretty good, and the second one was like, start sucking on a tailpipe at this point. Pretty much.
So, no to both actually. So the first one was ass. The second one, you were closer. You're a little bit more on the money, but it was like Have you ever committed suicide before? Like that is how Wonder Woman 84 feels, man.
Oh
no. I was at my wit's end with that movie, bro. It's funny bad though. It is very funny bad.
Yeah, I saw. Like, I like watching the kind of like what you do, really. Like people picking on, stuff that's supposed to be good, but it's really bad, like a lot of popular movies.
Mhm.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
So wait, did she implant that thing in her chest herself because she wanted? I don't get it. Okay, whatever. I like the one on the right better.
Yeah. What's the link to that? um, no, this is Ironheart is. It hurts me a lot just thinking of Ironheart because especially because they're going to disrespect Tony Stark within it. I already know it. Um, his legacy is pretty much it's fucked with this, and I've heard rumors that they're going to try bringing back Tony in some way or form. Maybe not Robert Downey Jr., but just fuck Marvel. Like,
Can he like be the voice and instead of Jarvis, it'll be Tony Stark, like calling him a dumbass the entire time they're trying to fight crime. That'd be pretty good.
I would like that actually. I think that'd make things a lot better.
Yeah, that's like that'd be all right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard is going to happen. Robert Downey Jr. is going to be the new Jarvis for Ironheart.
Oh my!
Awesome.
Oh,
that sounds fun. At least we get Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. So we got Riri Williams here, who apparently is like 16, even though they draw her like she's like 25 or something here, clearly. And this is Japanese porn. Ironheart. And you can see
again,
like the masks even look kind of similar.
Yeah. It's just a slight change in color from the bright yellow to like kind of more of a rose goldish, pinkish type of deal. But that just could be the artist's take on it.
I wish everybody could see my avatar because the guy down on the bottom left is what my head looks like right now. Like, oh man. Well, geez, thanks for that nightmare fuel, Red. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Let's take another look.
All right. Oh yeah. they for once in all of human history, someone ripped off porn instead of porn ripping off it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The funny thing is it's like someone in Japan's probably already invented the Iron Man armor for real.
And I don't have hope anymore. There's no hope for Marvel.
No, not really.
There's nothing left.
I think one
Not
of the
really.
one of the things is like, I mean, just like burying something alive. It isn't even like, beating a dead horse at this point. It's like it was breathing, but we can't have that. Shoveling dirt on it. It's like, oh, like at the end of Casino or some crap.
Oh no.
Oh, footage of Ironheart. Awesome.
Oh
Look at
my
that costume.
Oh my goodness. Do they have beards? I thought this was Japan.
No, those are
I
masks.
think you're wearing a mask. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, that's the most clothes anybody in porn has ever wore.
Well, obviously this is
It's
this is not the part that I could really show on.
It's such an elaborate outfit. I'm impressed, but we all know it's just coming off.
Yep.
Bummer.
What do you mean bummer? That's the whole point of porn. You're supposed to take your costumes off. Ray's the only guy who's like, she has to take her clothes off.
I know. It's such a good outfit, man.
I'll be studying it for my cosplay later. That's what he's saying.
Actually, I have an Iron Man outfit, and I use it when I play the song Iron Man on guitar.
You need to make a video of that.
Nah, I don't know, man. it's just for me.
Just for you. What do you? Why do you?
Just never mind.
Casey
It gets
says,
him into his zone.
maybe there's a hole in it.
Maybe.
That's probably true. Maybe it's probably in the back. Probably in the back.
Just like Moon Knight. Just like Moon.
So after watching several Marvel Studios, Disney Plus cash grab nonsense trailers there, I think my consensus on it is that I never ever want to watch anything related to Marvel again.
Not once.
Nope.
One more? No.
No. Oh no. I mean, for this, that's fine. I meant, trying to sell me the product has failed miserably.
Yeah.
See, for me, like I said, I don't plan on paying for any Disney products, any Marvel products anymore. But I'm gonna continue to watch them because I there's something about just the downfall of art, that's entertaining, and I want to be able to. You can't shit on something unless you've seen it. I mean, you can.
That's true.
But I want to be able to shit on these things very thoroughly when I talk to people.
Well, you're like in your own way prepping for the SATs.
Yeah.
You have to know everything about it before you can do
it. Exactly. I can't go in. If I'm exposed, they'll find a reason. See, you didn't even watch
don't talk about
episode
being
9.
exposed.
You didn't even watch episode 9, minute 56:43. Yeah, you didn't see that part. No, I gotta watch every single moment of this shit. I will shit on how these characters walk. I don't care.
Dude,
Especially Echo. Especially Echo with her fucked up leg. I'm going to I'm going to be in depth.
Timmy.
Marvel is they're really going hard with having their their disabled crew. They got Echo, Moon Knight.
They want all that representation.
Yeah.
I can't wait for 3 foot tall albino cannibal that hasn't been represented. There's 6 of them in the world after all. And they all live someplace with no electricity, but you don't want to.
See, what we're missing right now, the only thing that we're missing from our Infinity Gauntlet of diversity in Marvel right now is a proper transgender character.
That will be we'll be getting into this soon.
Oh yeah, Miss Marvel honestly is where I'm expecting to find for us to get one.
I can imagine it now.
Here is Echo. Look. Don't you just love someone who looks like that as the hero of your show?
You mean a look of total disdain and indifference?
Yeah. Who's has this look of contempt for anyone.
But wait a second, it has Christmas lights, so that's neat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's during Christmassy times. Interesting enough, the actress for Echo is actually deaf, so I mean that's cool.
Yeah.
It's shout out to her. Too bad she's probably in a very shit role.
Yeah, I mean, from what it looks like, she's only got the one expression, so it seems like it's good that she can't talk.
Yeah, she talks with her hands. Yeah, she's more of a actions. Show don't tell. Echo is going to be a very good demonstration of show don't tell. She can't tell. She can't.
Oh man, I have so many backstories already for that.
See, look how happy go lucky she looks here.
She already looks like that the bat broad there. Just that angry.
Oh yeah, the resting bitch face.
Oh jeez.
They all have. I'm with. She does the smug smile that they all do. I'm in for that show. The Captain Marvel smug smile. Just the
oh no, Captain Marvel doesn't smile.
you don't remember the smirk?
She has a smug smirk.
Yeah.
It's like I always knew I was better, and this just proves it.
Yeah, they never show any teeth. It's just
Of course, you saying that now, you're going to be you might as well come out as a misogynist because you can't ask women to smile. That's.
Oh yeah.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you?
Shut up, you little bitch.
Oh man.
Look at this. That's a new expression. Oh wait, no, it's not a new expression. It's the same fucking expression she has in every single shot.
It would be funny if like they hired I mean they already do, but imagine like just a really, really, really pissed off feminist type that doesn't like makeup and they have to like Photoshop the makeup on her for the shoot.
Oh man. So I don't know if this is bad, but when I saw that, like just that frame right there, nowhere else, she kind of looked like those monkey NFTs.
Alrighty then. Oh, dude, the Marvel special, yeah.
Yeah, it's so awesome. Marvel's so awesome. TV shows.
I miss when we were talking about the Book of Boba Fett. That was a much simpler time. It was like the Moon Knight trailer, it was good. But then we got the back-to-back teasers of everything. And that was just, oh my gosh.
Whoa.
It's a new expression. Oh no, it's not a new expression. It's the exact same fucking expression.
Look, she's talking with her eyes because she can't do it with her mouth. All right.
It's the look of a woman who didn't hear the bus coming.
It's the look of a woman who won't go into the kitchen to make a sandwich, but she can't say anything in response.
even if it's for herself. Oh man. Okay, I will return in a moment.
Do you want to give us a time frame, because I can call out to the emergency services if
no, I probably will pass out. Give me 2
if you think
minutes.
something's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I think, actually, you know what? Now that you mention it, huh? I have this drum set in the other room. I might start bashing that violently.
I'm sure everyone will appreciate that. So we've had a very eventful evening.
Yes, it has been.
So we've got something else we can take a look at.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
Oh man, my heart hurts a little bit after all of those. I'd say my head, but like you don't have to use your brain to comprehend what happened there. Oh man, that was a lot.
Yeah. So at this point, I kind of think that first supposed She-Hulk trailer that we watched, I don't think it was a real trailer.
Yeah, it looked fake. It definitely looked fake. I'm wondering where they got the Bruce Banner, like the actors like scenes from, because that was
I
not
don't know. Yeah, it could have been from any movie he was in, really.
Oh, true. But yeah,
and they just put it together because, like, the voiceover, none of that fucking voiceover made any sense at all. It was just
they were just
random
saying words. It sounded like my high school essays when I just was trying to fill up space. It was just like the darkness is the bullets don't kill you in cartoons.
We are not in a cartoon. We are in real life. But the bullets don't hurt you. But you can still bend
steel. You can still bend steel. That's a great. I'm writing down my notepad. I'm going to implement that in some video somewhere.
Do you want me to do a dramatic reading of it?
We're not in.
You can.
Yes.
I can do a dramatic reading of it, and you can use it. You can put it in the. which we talked about possibly doing a collaboration.
Yeah.
On something, so we should
figure out
discuss that.
Oh man, that was some tasty Drano I just drank.
Do you still have any memories of the She-Hulk trailer?
The what I was supposed to form a memory about? There's nothing. It was black. It was this darkly lit nonsense with a hooker, I think.
Yep. I think we came to the conclusion that was probably a fucking fake trailer that we watched, but at least we had no idea what the fuck was going on. So,
I'll give it props on two levels. It was well edited enough for us to think that it was a real trailer. And it was so bad. It was so bad that it could have passed as a Marvel trailer.
Because the Moon Knight, the Moon Knight, the voiceover in Moon Knight was fucking incomprehensible as well. It wasn't any.
Well, I don't think it was incomprehensible as it was just like saying the same shit over and over again. Like, I don't know what is real. Day and night.
What is real, or what is my dream?
Well, the thing is that as much as I mean, we as a group, but me personally, love to just like shit on corporate movies like this. You feel bad sometimes for the people who work on them. You know what I mean? Like the effects artists and like the crew and all the people that aren't writing the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
sort of, but they're at least they're getting paid for it.
Right, but I'm just saying, like it's important to know that just because the trailer sucked, doesn't mean that everybody that helped on the crew suck. It's just the style of editing and like trailers been the same since probably like for the last 15 years now. They start in a minor key, even if it's a comedy. A minor key is supposed to like induce like kind of like a ooh, what's gonna happen thing. And so they start the music in a minor key, and it's cut like someone that did way too many drugs before they came into work. It's nonsense. I mean, even like like I said, like comedies are cut like that now. It's like a mess. It's like any of you guys ever seen what the hell was that movie? Guy Ritchie directed it. It's called Snatch.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Snatch? Okay. Since that movie came out, everybody's been trying to cut their movies like that, even if it doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna look up what Snatch is real quick.
Oh, dude, it's a hilarious, very dark comedy kind of movie. I mean, to me, it was a comedy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a comedy. Yeah,
yeah, and that movie is, there was a talented team behind it that did that, and it was unique. And now they're cutting like Captain America like that.
Oh, they also do this thing like where they do like a piano, like a lone piano version of an iconic theme. It was like Jurassic Park, and then it was like Ghostbusters.
Dude, yeah, when Ghostbusters came out, and these four ladies that aren't funny at all, they started it with that one piano key that was in a minor. It was like a D minor, which is a really kind of creepy tone. And it's like it's a Ghostbusters thing. And like, dude, it's not. Yeah,
and then it turned into a fucking train wreck.
yeah. Well, been a lot of train wrecks out in the past decade, I'd say.
I still have not watched Ghostbusters 2016.
I
don't
just watch the Red Letter Media review of it.
Yeah, he's absolutely correct. You don't need. Matter of fact, you'll be way more entertained by that than that movie.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, you will.
Oh man, I usually avoid trailers for the most part because they're so spoiler heavy nowadays. They'll put like I said, that one trailer in I think it was before the show for Ambulance, the Jake Gyllenhaal movie. I think is it was the entire movie, and that's that's the worst example of it that I've ever seen in my life in terms of that. But like, but it's just like every time I don't want to I don't want to see shit in the trailer anymore because like I'd rather just go in cold, no, than I'd rather just be somewhat surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's like when we were talking about the last Star Wars movie they made. I mean, really, to reveal Palpatine by him laughing at the end of trailer number 2 and then have him debut in fucking Fortnite.
Oh my god!
It's like,
Well,
dude,
they had to do it. They had to do that because no one fucking wanted to watch that, so they had to drum up some kind of interest, like any kind of interest. Because after the Last Jedi, no one fucking wanted to watch another Star Wars movie, and after Solo.
Dude, the Last Jedi, in 3 minutes, I was ready to walk out on it. And I'm like, it's got to get better. And it just didn't. And it got worse and worse and worse and worse. And I'm going home, dude. And they got to the casino planet and they're, oh my God. Dude. I'm going, everybody used to pick on Jar Jar Binks. I'm going, this is 20 times worse.
Man,
it's really a terrible film.
Like I said, I watched them all just back to back to back in like one sitting. And it was like I wasn't gonna. I knew they were shit before going in, so I didn't want to pay for anything. So I just watched them on a fucking pirate website, and it's shittiest quality because it was like essentially Rise of Skywalker, Rise of Palpatine. Because it was like 2 weeks after the release, so there was no good footage left. So I was sitting here watching like fucking peanut quality Rise of Skywalker.
Got his 1984 Commodore 64 computer out, loading off floppy disks and shit.
Yeah, like oh my gosh, I remember and the whole time I was sitting there just brain dead watching the entire thing. And then one point in Rise of Skywalker just hit me, bro. It was when Chewbacca dies, quote unquote, and then like a scene or two later, it's revealed he's alive, and I was like, oh, wait a second, what? Wait, what? I just turned off I turned it off, and I didn't go back to it. I didn't go back to it for like a week. I was like, what?
Then at the end, all the Skywalkers are fucking dead. Palpatine, Emperor Palpatine's granddaughter is alive, and she takes the Skywalker name, so he fucking wins.
Yes,
nine movies.
Hey, if they would have made
Palpatine fucking owns all.
Right, and I was going to say if they'd done it right, I would have been cheering for Palpatine win, but not with her playing him. Oh God!
Oh man!
What a terrible.
I think I went into the sequels with like barely any knowledge. Most of my Star Wars knowledge comes from like KOTOR and Star Wars Old Republic, and the prequels.
So in other words, well-written video games versus the shit they put out.
Yes. I wasn't even familiar with the original trilogy that much at the time. I think I'd only seen the Phantom Menace, or not the Phantom Menace. That's my bad. The episode 4. Fuck.
Just everybody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But really quickly, Casey also, she's on the don't watch it. She doesn't want you to watch it.
Casey is very wise.
She is.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I will not watch Ghostbusters.
No,
even with the sequels, because I wasn't attached to the original trilogy, and the whole time I was just like, like, I guess Han Solo's gone. I guess, like, okay, and then a movie later, I'm like, I guess Luke is gone now. And then the last one, I'm like, oh.
You know what the weirdest thing about that? They couldn't have predicted it, but they killed off the guy that was still alive, and they made Princess Leia fly back to a spaceship like Mary Poppins, and then Carrie Fisher unfortunately kicked it in real life.
Yep.
And
then they had to use random outtakes and unused footage of her to make her feel like she's in the movie.
Just write her off screen. Say, she died in the 13th Death Star or something. Man, don't drag her through this.
That would have been more
dignified.
It would have been better.
And she died before The Last Jedi came out, so they could have absolutely gone back and re-edited it. But Ryan Jones was like, "You can't change my movie. It's my movie."
Yeah, they're. I know I talk a lot about goofy stuff, but there's not many people I want to just put through a table, and he's one of them.
Look, I don't know much about his response to all. I know he was a shithead about their response. Probably didn't take any criticism and called it fucking like most directors of bad movies just kind of blamed it on this movie wasn't made for you or something like that type of shit.
Yep.
So I never got that, but it was more like I was watching something I wasn't attached to be destroyed. And through that destruction, I became attached to the thing. I was like, wow, like I didn't realize just how much I like this until seeing it get murdered in front of me. Like, wow.
Oh well. So, but yeah. Anyway, there hasn't been any really. I mean, I can't even remember the last time I saw a trailer that made me want to see the movie, let alone the one we just watched.
You know what? I'm not saying we're going to do it right now because we've been going for a while, so probably going to wrap up in a couple minutes actually. But
yeah,
we have some DC trailers to watch.
Good Lord!
Right, we got the Batman trailer.
Okay.
I think we got a Flash trailer out.
Oh, okay.
See, yeah, we can do that next time. But I'm just gonna say right now that poor guy that's playing Batman's never gonna get out of the Twilight shadow. I feel bad. I feel bad for him. I know he hated the movies too, but I'm never gonna look at him and not see like this effeminate little pussy trying to get the most boring woman on earth.
I know she's so beautiful, even though she looks like a fucking cardboard cutout.
I'm not Evan. I'm going to ask you because I'm not sure. I have just met you. Did you ever watch that show, Mystery Science Theater?
No, I've never heard of it.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah. Anyway, Red will know this, so sorry about the inside joke. But do you remember the Hobgoblins episode when they made the cutouts? And they just left the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. He's just one of the cutouts. Yeah, they're just sitting there going, "Oh no, look here, what's he gonna do?"
That's Kristen Stewart.
Yep, that's
like
her.
In every movie she's in, she's just like a mopey fucking one expression. She's like Echo, except she's like mopey looking. She's not like contempt. She doesn't have this look of contempt on her face. She's got like this.
I don't want to be here. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be here. Look.
She looked like she survived like a bombing raid or something in that movie.
No, she looks like she's on the verge of like opening up a vein while listening to like Fiona Apple or something.
Oh no, that is way too accurate, man.
I've just discovered who Fiona Apple was like a month ago, and that's so that's so fucking apt. Oh my god.
Yeah, like in the early to mid '90s, there was this thing about pretty talented ladies playing the acoustic guitar and whining, and I think that was one of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else was it?
There was
Cat Power was one of them. PJ Harvey was PJ Harvey one of them.
There was Jewel was one of them.
Bjork. I know no Bjork.
No Bjork is anything but quiet, man. That's a scary little midget girl. Oh my god. Yeah, I would. If I saw her in an airport, I'd make a wide berth for her.
Alanis Morissette, all those. Yeah.
Oh, so on the Alanis Morissette note, everybody's pissed at Canada again.
It's hard not to be pissed at Canada.
Damn floppy head, beady eyes.
And maple syrup drinkers.
Molson and maple.
They're Canadian bacon.
It's ham, you jackass. Just call it ham.
Do you remember The Final Sacrifice? You remember the Canada song?
Yeah, I do. That is a good one. Well, Evan, I know you're probably have other things to do, but it'd be funny for you. I think you'd enjoy it. What I mean is if you watch like if after this we sent you a message in chat or something about an episode of Mystery Science Theater to watch, I get the feeling that you'll become a fan pretty quick.
All right, yeah, so definitely.
Red, do you want to kill him with hobgoblins or let him work up to it with something less horrible?
We should probably let him work up to
work up the hobgoblins.
Yeah.
Let's start him off with say I
Start him out
accuse
with,
my
like,
parents.
Mitchell.
Oh yeah, but Mitchell. Okay. Start him off with Mitchell. That's a good
Or
one.
actually, we gotta give him a couple more before Mitchell. Maybe like cave dwellers.
Cave dwellers and the one with the alien in it with the little kid.
Oh, pod people.
Yeah, pod people.
Yeah,
Give him those
Trumpy.
two. Trumpy.
Right.
Oh God. See, Casey knows.
Yep.
Definitely watch that.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna clock out here, so to speak, guys. Evan, it's really, really good chatting with you, man.
Yeah, same here, man.
I'll see the link into your channel and I'll go check it out definitely.
All right, thank you. It's nice talking to you, bro.
Yeah.
Awesome stream, guys. Evan, you are welcome back on anytime, and I will join you on your channel. And maybe we should the three of us should get something else going that we'll talk about.
You know what we could do? I could do on the next stream. I could do it from my computer. Like I have a pen on my laptop, and I can draw pictures of my horror that we're watching. And you guys can see it on screen, going, "Geez, what's going through his head?" And there's just like a picture of like
you could just draw the pictures and like not say anything. And just
we're just commentating on it. In the
back. Bunch of middle fingers. Oh man. But all right, you guys.
All right, and thank you everyone for coming out and watching. Thank you so much, my beautiful and awesome Casey. And we will talk to you guys later, and I'll have another stream hopefully fairly soon.
All right. I'll see
you.
you.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.